The world is a chessboard, where the most powerful move often looks like retreat. A pawn sacrificed, a knight abandoned, even the queen given up. To the untrained eye, it's weakness. But to the master, it's the opening of a trap. What looks like surrender is not surrender at all. It's bait. In Texas Hold'em, the same principle rules the table. The best players don't win by playing every hand, they win by folding. They let their opponents believe they are weak, build confidence, stack their chips, grow arrogant. And then, when the time is right, they push all in with a hand no one saw coming. The surrender was not weakness, it was camouflage. This is the essence of Law 12. Use the surrender tactic, transform weakness into power. Power is not always in domination. Sometimes it's in deception. When you appear too strong, people unite against you. But when you appear weak, they grow careless, reckless, and they reveal their hand. By surrendering at the right moment, you transform their overconfidence into your weapon. History is filled with masters of this tactic. Julius Caesar feigned retreat to lure his enemies into ambush. Genghis Khan perfected false withdrawals, convincing entire armies he was broken, only to circle back and crush them. In politics, leaders often concede ground in negotiations, appearing flexible, but ensuring the concessions they make are meaningless while securing what they truly want. The surrender becomes the strike, and the strike becomes irreversible. Even Machiavelli understood this. He wrote that sometimes a prince should appear weak, even beaten, because it lowers the guard of his enemies and makes his resurgence look like destiny. A calculated surrender hides the real strength that is waiting for the right moment. Modern power is no different. In business, companies sometimes abandon small markets to lull competitors into thinking they have the advantage. But while rivals chase those scraps, the real empire is built elsewhere. In poker tournaments, legends like Doyle Brunson and Daniel Negreanu mastered the art of folding, letting others bleed themselves dry before delivering the fatal hand. Surrender was never weakness, it was strategy. So how do you use this law in your own life? First, stop fighting every battle. Some fights are not worth the cost, and the opponent who spends all their energy chasing your retreat is already burning themselves out. Second, when you appear to give ground, make sure it is ground you can afford to lose. Sacrifice the pawn to protect the king. Fold the bad hand to protect your chips for the real game. Third, remember that surrender is temporary. It is not giving up, it is setting the trap. It is letting them believe they've won, while you've already planned how they will lose. Chess teaches us this. The greatest victories are built on sacrifices. Texas Hold'em teaches us this. The best players fold more than they play, but when they strike, the table never forgets. Power is not about constant resistance. It is about control of rhythm. And sometimes the best way to control rhythm is to step back, to appear defeated, only to return stronger than ever. The king looks slow on the chessboard. The weak hand looks doomed at the poker table. The gambler trusts luck at the casino. But power isn't speed or chance, and it's control of the frame. The king shapes the endgame, the card player belief, the casino the rules. Power belongs not to the fastest, but to the one who makes every move, every card, every roll serve a long-term design. In business, don't chase deals, set rules. In relationships, don't show your whole hand. Let patience build influence. In reputation, don't defend attacks. Let others argue while you remain the house. Bezos plays the decades-long game. Buffett compounds patiently. Tech platforms rig odds while you think you're playing. Law 12. Use the surrender tactic, transform weakness into power. So ask yourself, are you wasting strength fighting battles you could win more easily by appearing to lose, or are you willing to play like the masters, folding when it looks weak? Sacrificing when it looks reckless, only to turn every loss into the move that wins the entire game? Comment below.